Good morning. If you are watching this video from a recording, you're watching a recording of a live video. Today, I'll be talking to my subscribers, my Patreons, or patrons, my friends, my mentees. And when I do, it's going to take a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so. So afterwards, I'll be holding up my planner like this, and you'll know that indicates we're getting ready to talk about what we need to exactly do today to stay on plan. So if you don't want to watch the hellos and the little bits of chat, you can skim right through to that part. However, I would love for you to be part of this group. I'd love to call you by name. I'd love to say good morning to you and get to know you. So please subscribe and click the little notification bell so that you'll know when I go live, which is in general 9 o'clock Monday through Friday and Saturday this month at 10. Okay, here we go. Who did I see come in first? Gaynor Lloyd. Hi, Gaynor. How are you this morning? And Sheila Morton is here. Good morning, Sheila. Kiona is here. Hi, Kiona. Hope is here. Good morning, Hope. April F is saying hey. Hi, April. Mary Monroe, brand new. Yesterday was her first time. Hi, Mary. So good to have you back. Glad to have you as part of our group. Deborah Ernst is here. Hi, Deb. Sarah L is here. Good morning, Sarah. Sana is here from Finland. I always love that you remind me you're in Finland. That's so awesome. Good morning, Sana. Rachel is here. Good morning, Rachel. And she liked this video already. Thank you very much. Kathy Jones is here. Hi, Kathy. How are you this morning? Lots of my mentees here. Jean Bouvier is here. Hi, Jean. JL is here from Alabama. Hiya, hiya. Amy Sayer is here. Hi, Amy. We're going to be talking at 9:30, so it might be just a few minutes late. I apologize because I got on here a little bit late. LA says, hi, y'all. I'm watching live from a cool, crisp morning here in Central Ontario, Canada. How wonderful. Gani is here this morning. Hi, Gani. I hope everyone has a great day, she said, and we hope you do as well. Mr. B is here. Happy Thursday, everyone, Mr. B says. Margaret is here. Margaret Petty, good morning. Morning routine done. Check. Love it. JL has given us a thumbs up and a smile. Pat Hinky, good morning, Pat. Let's see, Nilla is here. Good afternoon from Sweden. Thanks for reminding me. I was watching a video this morning where a lady bought a little Swedish cottage. It was so beautiful in a field with flowers. So nice. Tony Rose, hello and good morning from wherever you are, Tony. To all the Flylady mentees, being a mentee herself, she is so happy to be one. Dickie Talmadge is here this morning from Santa Paula, California. Hi, Dickie. She's a long-term friend and mentee, saying hi to me and Mr. B. Lori Meyer is here. Good morning, Lori. Welcome back, Kat. The first time to catch you live since you're back from vacation. I hope you had a great time. Had a wonderful time in the mountains. It was beautiful. My sister Marty's up there now. It's her cabin. Jacqueline Phillips is here. Good morning, Jacqueline. Laura Lobo. Laura says, good morning. It's been a while. School is back in person 2 days a week. All right. Feeling behind this morning, Jacqueline says. It's okay, Jacqueline. We don't go by our feelings, right? We go by what our plan is. We're using our plan. Just like if you were at work and you had to do your work, this is your work today. So get up and do your morning routine. You'll feel better. Rachel said, 2 boys on school. My oldest gets on at 10. It makes it difficult with their breaks and lunches that are different. Yeah, I have one client who has 6 children doing that, and she's decided to homeschool. It's just too hard. And is loving it, I think. Jenna Rorig is here. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Kat. Getting on the wagon after finishing the Kentucky bar exam this week. Congratulations and the best of luck to you, Jenna. That's awesome. Mary Monroe, thank you. It's great to be here. I'm a payroll flybaby who lives with housemates rather than a husband and children, but I'm finding that so many of the Flylady principles still work. Oh, absolutely. This works for everyone. It works for men who have to take care of the home instead. Maybe they're a widow or they're divorced and they have to take care of their home and maybe children. It works for single people. It works for people with housemates. It's the same principles. So I'm so glad you're here. And if you're a payroll flybaby or a payroll homemaker is what I call you, you're still going to do it. It's just a little bit different. On Saturday, I give you a good rundown in the morning of what you do as a payroll homemaker. Tracy Allen, good morning, my little mentee. She's been with me for a while too and doing a great job. a new homeschooler this year, loving it. Megan Cooper, good morning, running my errands now. Good, Megan. Megan is also one of my mentees. All right, so we've been on about 5 minutes. I can take another 5 or so if you want to ask me anything. If you do want to ask me a question, please put it all in caps. I'm only going to be able to answer 1 or 2 questions, so if you get those in quickly. Grace Fueled Life, this is from Indiana. She's 20 weeks pregnant with baby number 6 and looks forward to your motivation. Yay, Sarah. Congratulations. Halfway there, girl. Won't be long now. Tony Rose, congratulations, Jenna. Yes, congratulations to Jenna for getting her bar exams under her belt. Good for you. So Sarah, that's exciting to have 6 babies, I think. I have 4. 2 of my children came pre-packaged with Mr. B and stayed with us part of the year. And 2 of my children came as blessings to us later. Nafise Imad Mostofi, good morning. I'm happy to be here. Nice to have you. Nafise, is that how you say it? Nafise? Good morning. It's a beautiful name. Jacqueline says, wow, congratulations. So happy for you. Yes. All right, so no questions this morning. Good morning, Mimi Chapman. Hi, good to see you again. Let me have a sip of this delicious coffee with cinnamon. Black coffee, cinnamon, Splenda. That is so comforting to me. Good morning, Connie Miller. Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, well, I guess we're going to get to work. You ready? I got your name totally right. Excellent. I'm so glad I did. Nafisa. Nafisa. Nafise. I messed it up already. Nafise. That's right. Okay. Amanda, good morning. I got most of my morning routines done, unloading my dishwasher while watching you about this to start homeschool. It's going to be a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Great attitude. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins is here. Good morning. All right, girls, you ready? Let's get on with the day. What do you say? Here we go. Okay. April likes that I always mention my coffee. That's funny. All right, so April and everyone else, we're getting to our routines. So the first thing we're going to do this morning, hey Nada, is go through our morning routine, which is to get up and get dressed, make our bed, brush our teeth, wash our face, moisturize our skin, put on a little makeup, fix our hair the best you can. I have some earrings on there hiding. Swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, put your dishes away, and make breakfast. Now, the idea for me, and for most of you might be, to before you go to get your dishes put away, is stop by the laundry room, check it out, see what you need to put in the washing machine, get going this morning. Also, if you keep your paper in there, which is my recommendation, get 1 inch of your 6 inches. You started out with 6 inches on Monday, so we're down to Thursday. We only have 3 inches left. When you pull one off, you're going to have 2 inches left to do this week. The way this little stack goes down is the way your big stack is going to go down. 6 inches a week, 1 inch a day. Take that inch, go through it, get the trash out of it, shred it or throw it away. Put your things that are inbox worthy in your inbox. Those are things that needed to be mailed or need to be paid or need to be discovered, talked about, inspected, called on, discussed. Maybe you have some telephone appointments you need to take care of. Maybe you need to put some things in your planner. Those things go in your inbox, okay? And you handle them on Wednesday, yesterday. So today, it's fresh inbox. Okay, the other thing we do in the morning is a clutter check. We do 3 clutter checks a day, sorry. I need to ask my sister something. I hate to yell, I'm not gonna do it. I need a banana. I forgot to take my vitamins without eating. Anyway, I'll be all right. I'll just have some coffee. Maybe Mr. B hears me. Maybe he'll get a banana in here to me. That would be nice. Let's see. Clutter checks 3 times a day, in the morning, noon, and night, or after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. If you have children, you're going to have 4 toy checks a day, 1 in the morning, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, and before bed. So these are all routines that happen every day or almost every day. The paper happens every day except Sunday. The laundry for you that are at home, homemakers, happens Monday through Friday. It won't happen on Saturday or Sunday, hopefully. I want you to have that day spent with your family. If you are a payroll fly baby, oh yeah, please somebody bring me a banana. You know what, I'm gonna have to go get one. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. coming back. I'm so sorry. Human life continues. I had a bite. I'll be feeling better in a minute. It's like you're pregnant when you take those. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna eat one more bite. Hold on. So rude. Oh, that's so much better already. Okay, sorry, girls. Thank you for being so graceful and accepting my humanness. Okay, next we're going to do the kids. So you're going to get your children up and put them through their morning routine. So their morning routine is kind of like yours. You're going to do, they're going to get up and make their bed, put their PJs away, put on their clothes that were laid out last night, brush their teeth, wash their face, wipe out the sink, hang up their towel, come to the morning table and have breakfast. So that's what's happening. And then maybe then you'll do your toy check after breakfast, the toy check and the clutter check. Don't think of the toys as clutter. They're just toys. They're educational for children. No matter how fun and fluffy and sweet they might be, they're just toys. So they get picked up 4 times a day so you don't have a big mess each time you pick them up. Your heaviest loads will be after lunch and after dinner. They'll be very light in the morning because you did it right before bed. You might find 1 or 2. And right before bed, it's also going to be semi-light because the kids already had their toys picked up after dinner. They've just had a chance to play for a little bit while you were getting ready for bed. And then you put them down to bed. And then in the morning, you might have a little bit left from that. So, no, you're going to pick that up before they go to bed. So, there you go. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, that's our morning routines. We get up. We do our morning routine. We do our paper routine, we do our laundry, we do a clutter check, we put the kids through their morning routine, and we do a toy check. Now, if you have kids who are slow pokes, like maybe you have an 8-year-old who just takes forever to make his bed or whatever, I may have to have another bite of this. I apologize. Then you're going to go in there and be like the sentinel. You're going to stand in the room and you're going to say, okay, that's good enough. Pull the sheets up, pull the covers up, put the pillow on the front, on the top, put your toy on your pillow or whatever, and let's get on with the day. If you have a super pokey one, I'm going to suggest that you give them a limited number of minutes, and they do their morning routine, and they do everything fast, and then they get to their bed and they're slow. Then you're going to say, you just have 2 minutes to make your bed, so let's get it quick. It doesn't have to be perfect, because we have a lot of little kids, believe it or not, who have perfectionism. And we have to teach them how that's not an important part of life. To be a perfectionist is not important, and it's not the best thing to do. I remember I was always a perfectionist. Not that I was perfect by any means. It seems that the more you try to be a perfectionist, the worse your imperfections show. But I remember when my grandchildren were doing their schoolwork, and I would see how the teachers have kind of dropped that, and they would let them just write however, and scratch out and all those things, which at Catholic school we were very much taught by perfectionists. And I never said anything. They made A's, and now they're grown and they're writing perfectly. It's just not important to be a perfectionist. So teach your children that it's important to make your bed. It's not important to be a perfectionist, okay? Hang on, one more bite. I bet I don't do that again. What do you bet? Good morning, Daisy. All right, so let's get on with what we're doing next. So after the morning routine, if you're homeschooling, I'm going to suggest you go ahead and do your zone real quick for 15 minutes before you get your kids on their homeschooling. If you're taking your children to school, you may have to stop and start, and you're going to have to just put that in your head. I'm going to take the kids to school now. When I get home, I'm going to do the 15-minute zone work. We're in the kitchen, zone 2. So 15 minutes in the kitchen, decluttering any hidden clutter first. One thing at a time, one drawer at a time, one cabinet at a time, one shelf at a time. If you're working in your pantry, if you're working in your broom closet, whatever it is, just one thing in there at a time if it's overwhelmingly big, okay? Just one thing, one shelf, one half of a shelf, one part of the floor, whatever. And if you're doing things that are, maybe you have a big kitchen and you're gonna wipe down your your baseboards and it's been a long time and you've taken your time doing it and you only get halfway through, you stop and the next day you finish. Remember, perfectionism isn't a part of our life anymore. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our zone. But if you have kids, you need to either get them plugged in with their distance learning. Everyone, like some of the parents on here have said, and I know you do, have different schedules for your children, unfortunately, different breaks, different methods that the teachers are teaching. And unfortunately, this is just a little time that we're going to have to go through. At least you're there with your children, encouraging them. I know it's hard for them to sit still and look at a computer all day. Some are really good. My granddaughter, my 15-year-old granddaughter is thriving. She loves it. She's learning sign language. She's her first year of high school, and she absolutely loves distance learning. My grandson, Ben, her older brother, hated it. My grandson, and he's back in school. They had an option here. My grandson in Birmingham has to go 2 days a week to school and 3 days at home, and he despises the at home. It's really hard for him. He's in band. He wants to do things at school. It's really, really hard for him to sit at a computer. And his mother works from home, so she's torn all the time to go help him get through those things. He's 13. And then the rest of my grandchildren actually go to school, and my oldest is graduated, so she's going to go back to college eventually, not right now. But anyway, that's what's happening with mine, so I know what's happening with yours. It's hard, and you just have to do it. It's just for a limited time. It's not going to be forever. Maybe this is the time you decide to homeschool your children, and it's a pivotal time. So we have to be thankful for everything that happens. When you look backwards, you're going to always say, oh my goodness, that was so hard, but I'm so glad it happened that way. Because if it hadn't, I wouldn't have X, Y, Z, okay? Larry always says it about losing his leg in an accident. He said if he hadn't lost his leg, he wouldn't have met me because of the circumstances that led to that, and we wouldn't have our children, or our great life. So even though it's hard, just know that you're going to do your best, and it's going to be okay, all right? All right, next, so let's say you're homeschooling, or you're doing homeschooling. So let's say you're going to spend 2 hours with your children homeschooling. Because generally, the little ones, it's 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours, depending on how old they are, that you need to kind of be there most or all of the time. The older ones, you just get them started. Even older ones can do it on their own. They might have a question here and there, but you're really kind of free when they get a little older. But for those smaller ones, you're going to work with them for their hour or two, and then you're going to go directly into your, and you might have to take breaks. It may be longer than that, but you're going to go directly into your basic weekly plan. Today's basic weekly plan is errand day. Now, a lot of you have decided to have your clothes delivered, your clothes. A lot of you might have decided, I get distracted reading your notes, I apologize. A lot of you might have had your things delivered, your groceries delivered, which is excellent. So when they come, you'll have to stop and put your groceries away. If you have them ordered and you can go pick them up today, that will be great. So you can put the kids in the car and go pick up your groceries. Or if your kids are older, have high schoolers, you can leave them alone and go pick up your groceries. And even some older middle schoolers can stay at home. How old are they when they stay at home alone now? Maybe even 9, I don't remember. Okay, so long enough to run to the store and back. Next, you're going to do, maybe you have other errands to run, or maybe you've decided to buy your own groceries. And so maybe you only have 1 or 2 children and you have to take them to the store with you. Horror of horrors, but anyway. Go to the grocery store. Maybe you need to run by the library, drop some books off. Maybe you need to run by Goodwill because you've been decluttering. And you want to drop off your thing. Don't forget, today's the day to do that. Drop off your things for giveaway. And any other things you might need to do. Maybe you need to pick something up you ordered at a different store. Maybe you need to exchange something. Maybe you ordered something from Amazon and you need to take it to Kohl's because you want to return it and you don't want to have to mail it. There's things, just wear your mask and be safe, okay? All right, so that's that. And then when you come home, the rest of the day is yours. Or if you don't have to come home, the rest of the day is yours. You're going to finish with your children on their education. You're going to continue to do clutter checks with the clutter checks for your home, and you're going to continue to do toy checks with the little ones, where you put their toys away 4 times a day. So after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, before bed. And you're going to enjoy yourself and your children in this time. This is your special little capsule of time. I have adults who are empty nesters, whose empty nest is back because of the COVID pandemic, and they're in their home. They or them are in their home, or their spouse, and they have a little pocket of time where they normally wanted to do something like knit or crochet or read or watch a Hallmark movie. Doesn't matter. You still get to do that. Don't feel judged because you're doing that. As a person who worked in corporate my whole life, I can tell you, especially the higher up the ladder you go, the more free time you have. You have a lot of responsibility, but with responsibility comes freedom. And there are times that people at their work are doing things that aren't work related. And that's okay, because they're human and they need a little break. The thing about people in those positions is they work through their lunch sometimes, they work through their breaks sometimes, but then they'll take some time in the afternoon maybe to read something online that's not really related to work, or work on their 401k investments, or whatever. That happens. And so if you were to go into your spouse's office at the house, you would find him doing things that you would be surprised he may be doing. He may be taking a break. It's not bad. It's okay. And you get to take a break too without feeling judged. And if someone comes in and gives you an eye that makes you feel like you're being judged, let it go, okay? Let that go and say, don't talk to me right now. I'm watching my show. Whatever, I love you. There's a snack in the kitchen. You get to do that. It's perfectly okay, all right? Because a lot of us who are homemakers work through our lunch hour, don't have a break. This is your time. This is your little time to yourself. And then when it comes, or to play with the kids, whatever, you get to have fun in your life. And then about 4:30, remember to go into the kitchen and start your dinner. What are you having for dinner tonight? Do you know? Is it on your plan? My planner says what I'm having for dinner tonight. It says frozen. Frozen. So something that I've frozen, or something that I bought frozen, because today is a big, long day. And that's what I do on this day. And it's okay. I don't always do that, but I almost always do that on 2 days a week. And then I cook all the other days. So there we go. So you're going to get your dinner going at 4:30, 5 o'clock, so it can be ready by 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then we're going to go right into our before bed routine. Remember, our before bed routine has parts, and we're going to do the first 3 parts. It's got 5 parts. The first 3 parts are face, our body, and our clothes. So let's go backwards. Going to get your clothes out first. Get your PJs out. That is your reminder, linking clothes together, that you're going to get your clothes out. Today, I picked a gray t-shirt and a pair of navy yoga pants, and I'm barefoot. But I picked them yesterday. And again, if I had just pulled these out of the closet, I would feel frumpy. But because I chose them, I don't feel frumpy. It's an attitude. This is what I chose to wear today. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm going to look all right in this gray t-shirt and these navy yoga pants. And I like my navy yoga pants. I get the boot cut kind, and I think they're cute, and they're thick. They're not skinny, you can see through them. They're nice. So I like what I'm wearing. So pick out something you're going to be happy in, that you feel like you can throw your shoes on and run to the store if you needed to, or help your neighbor if they had an emergency, and you're not going to be embarrassed. So get up in the morning and get yourself ready in the clothes that you laid out last night. So lay them out tonight. And then go take your shower or bath. While you're in there, clean your face. When you get out, make sure you moisturize your face. And that's it. Now you can go be with the family again. Maybe you want to play a little bit more with the kids and dad. Maybe you need to go ahead and put your kids through their evening routine. Their before bed routine is something like yours. Not exactly. They're going to take a bath or a shower. They may or may not need to wash their hair. Their clothes will always go in the dirty clothes. Little kids get their clothes pretty dirty. Ours, not necessarily. We may just need to spot a little spot and hang it back up, let it dry and hang it back up. You don't have to wash your clothes every single day. You can wash them every other time or whatever. Just air them out and hang them back up if they're clean, if they smell good. Okay. Next, we're going to do those birds. Can you hear those birds going crazy out there? Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's squirrels. I think it's squirrels, and they're chattering to each other. Okay, So then we're going to do, they're gonna have their bath. Their clothes are already in the dirty clothes. If you don't, they'll take their clothes off before they get in the bath or tub, and then they'll step on them and they'll be wet, and then they'll be in the hamper, and that's never a good scenario. So close them the dirty clothes, lay out their pajamas, get their towel, go get their bath, wash their face and hair if they need to, brush their teeth, wipe out the sink, hang up their towels, come get their book or books, and then you or daddy can cuddle, or you both want to cuddle your babies after their bath. There's nothing sweeter, but the sweetest memories I have are cuddling our babies after their bath. They always smell so sweet. And I mean babies when I'm talking 8, 9, 10. They're just so sweet, and it's just for such a short time. So give them kisses and love, and then somebody reads to them or they read to you. Remember my suggestion, 3 picture books or 1 storybook or 1 chapter of a chapter book. All right, once your children have self-soothed, which is what you're going to let them do after they're in there, they can maybe continue to read a little on their own and listen to music. I don't recommend screens. They're not the best thing for inducing sleep, but they can lull themselves to sleep if they haven't, or if your children are already in the habit of giving you a kiss and getting tired during their story and falling asleep, that's all the better. Now you have some time with your husband without children. There's a blessed time for both, okay? So this is a blessed time, a time where you're just with your husband, talking to him, he's talking to you, no children. And then at 9:30 or so for me, it's your time is depending on your schedule, but I'm going to suggest that you have a time that you know this is the time. You go into the kitchen, and for the last time, you put the last cup or the last bowl and spoon in the dishwasher, put the soap in the dishwasher, turn it on, wipe the sink out with a towel that you've had out there all day, go put that in the laundry room, get a nice fresh one, hang it up, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, floss your teeth. This is the last part, your oral care. So you had house care. That's number 4 of your before bed routine, and oral care. Brush and floss, get in the bed, and enjoy your sweet night sleep, okay? That's it for today. Did one more clutter check. Remember, we got to do 3 of those. And the last thing is you want to check this planner 2 times a day. So you're going to check it at night right before you go to sleep. You're going to see what tomorrow holds. You've already checked it anyway because you know what you were going to wear tomorrow. You needed to kind of give it a check to see. But you're going to see what tomorrow holds in general. And then you're going to look at that morning block of time, and you're going to kind of practice in your head what you're going to do. Okay, tomorrow is a day that I get to sleep in till 7. I sleep until 7, do my morning routine. It should be around 7:30. Get the kids up at around 7:30. I'm going to, we'll do a little toy pickup, and we'll have breakfast, and I'll clean that up. So about 8 o'clock, I can do my zone for 15 minutes. At 8:15, I'm going to start homeschooling. Okay, so that's my morning routine. It's going to be a simple day. Or I'm going to stop at 7:30 after I do my morning routine, get the kids up, they're done by 8, and then I can take them to school. You might have to move these times, but you get the idea. Or I'm going to do the morning routine. I'm going to let Jenny sleep because she doesn't start till 10 o'clock. I'm not going to wake her up till 8:30. I'm going to let her sleep till 8:30. So I'll have some time to myself in the morning. I may do my zone in the morning. Okay, so whatever. You have a little idea in your head what you're going to do. So when you do wake up, when your alarm goes off, you don't say, oh no, I can sleep. You know what you're going to do. You have a plan. And when you work your plan, you're going to feel better. You're just going to feel better. All right, that's it for today. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Bye.